North Korean soldiers are reportedly joining the conflict in Ukraine, with images shared by Ukrainian authorities shedding light on their involvement. Ukrainian officials have suggested that some of these soldiers may be considering defection to South Korea, a move that could carry significant geopolitical implications. Here, we delve into the international response and the legal frameworks governing such defections. Why did the North Korean soldiers go to Russia? In a covert agreement, following a summit between Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un in June last year, North Korea began sending troops to support Russia, deploying a total of 12,000 soldiers between October and early this year. On January 9, the Ukrainian government captured two North Korean soldiers, a 26-year-old sniper and a 20-year-old rifleman, both wounded in the jaw and legs. During their treatment, the soldiers claimed they had been misled, believing they were participating in a military exercise rather than an active war. Debating the legal status of captured North Korean soldiers. Under international law, prisoners of war are supposed to be returned to their countries of origin in principle. The Geneva Conventions of 1949, which outline the core principles of humanitarian law, mandate that belligerents release and repatriate prisoners of war after hostilities cease. But if both North Korea and Russia deny that the captured men are their soldiers, the captives aren't prisoners of war under international law and have nowhere to go. This raises the possibility that the soldiers could be classified as unlawful combatants or non-privileged belligerents, who are not entitled to prisoner of war status. As a result, they could face criminal charges under Ukrainian law, including penalties for murder, and Ukraine may have the right to determine their fate, potentially allowing for their defection to South Korea. South Korean law recognizes North Koreans as citizens, so their defection would not pose legal issues within South Korea. However, if North Korea or Russia later acknowledges North Korea's involvement in the war, international law could complicate their defection to South Korea. Experts argue that if they are sent back to North Korea, they will be labeled as losers and punished severely, so the South Korean government should take the initiative to take them in. Other experts say that if the soldiers are facing grave and life-threatening human rights violations in North Korea, they could be granted political asylum, which would allow them to choose a third country. As of now, the North Korean soldiers haven't said anything about defecting to South Korea, but they have indicated that they want to stay in Ukraine. There are likely to be quite some obstacles to their defection, including the possibility that North Korea, a UN member, could claim that South Korea violated international law by kidnapping their soldiers. Many are interested in whether the two soldiers will head to South Korea, North Korea, or a third country.